Welcome back to Greatest Love Ministries. This is Pastor James Hargrave. I had a thought this morning that we've been getting into some pretty heavy stuff with the end times, and that's meat in biblical terms. You know, we all are growing and maturing in Christ, but some of us out there are babies. We're infants that need milk, nurturing milk, the simplicity and the beauty and the joy of the gospel. Some of us are ready for meat. Some of us aren't ready for meat. You give meat to a baby, it's going to choke. You can't do that. So today we're going to look at some milk, some simple beauty of a gospel and what it means to be a Christian. And we're going to look at, let's go to the reference here. John chapter 10, we're going to start to verse 9. And these are the words of Jesus in the Gospel of John. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. They will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Or some translations say more abundantly, abundant life. I am the good shepherd. Good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep, etc. And what I wanted to talk about is being the gate. What does it mean that Jesus is the gate? And going through him. And in other places, I'm about, hey, he's a very narrow gate. He's a narrow gate. And wide is the path, or wide is the gate that leads to destruction. So wide is the gate that most people are on the wide path or going through the wide gate. What is the wide gate? The wide gate is the world, everything the world offers, meeting our needs by our own resources or the resources of the world. When we go to Jesus through that gate, we're going through him, through his blood, through him on the cross, through his death. When we lay down our life with him going through that gate, we identify in his death. We say, Jesus, I give up. I surrender. I desist trying to please you, live the righteous life. I can't do it. I'm just going to lay down my life and trust you that you provided full salvation for me through your atonement on the cross, through your death on the cross. I'm going to meet you. I'm going to identify with you on your death on the cross. I'm going to wait in prayer for your resurrected life to flow up through me, flow up joyfully through me in my heart. I'm going to wait patiently because that can take some time. But I know your promises are true. I'm going to wait for that new abundant life to flow through me without effort, without striving, without worrying about my sins. I trust that you took care of it all. And that's a very narrow gate because Jesus does it all. He is that gate. He did it all. We do nothing. People that think they have to participate in their salvation are on the wide path. That's what everybody's doing. All the denominations, all the different religions are all participating, trying to earn God's love and favor. When God told them clearly in the Bible they can't do it. And if we enter through Jesus, you'll be saved. You're saved. And you will go in, you will come out, and you will find pasture. So going through Jesus is very, very narrow because it's all him and none of us. That's what it means by the narrow path. Narrow, it's all him. And when we go through that gate, once we're into knowing that it's all him, it's very, very wide. The pasture is beautiful and wide and broad and nurturous and peaceful and calm. Laid down by green pastures, by still waters, the 23rd Psalm. It's a beautiful place to be. It's abundant. But it's not us. It's him. And it's a gift. We just relax and receive. Most Christians are way too uptight, way too obsessed with their sins and worried about it. If you have sin in your life, don't worry about it. Jesus will take care of it, but take it to him in prayer. Your job as a Christian is to be a confessor, which just means you tell the truth. Lord, this is what's going on in my life. Lord, this is how I feel. Lord, this is what you say about it, but I don't agree with you. You can tell him that. I don't feel that way. I don't understand, Lord, why this is wrong. Makes sense for me to live with my boyfriend. I don't understand. Help me. Teach me to understand. I've already gone through the narrow door of your love. I've identified you with your death. I realize, as your word says, there's nothing I can do. Without you, I can do nothing. You must do all good work in my life. For the scriptures say, it is God who is to will and to act in our life for his good purpose. It's God working in us. It's not us working in God. It's God working in us. So, the narrow gate, the good shepherd, and the good shepherd really cares. He laid down his life for you. How not along with that will God give you all things? But they have to be God-pleasing things. And the thing about that is, if they're God-pleasing, they're going to please you too, because he's your creator. He formed you. He knows what will also please you. He knows how to make you joyful and content, no matter what your circumstances are. It's not happenstance. It's not based on chance. Most people's happiness is based on chance. When you're in the Lord, you have joy because it's based on facts, not chance. It's based on providence. It's based on the sovereign power and grace of God. And he blesses abundantly. But it's not money usually. It's not necessarily a good job. It's not the things of this world. It's having a joyful, worshiping heart that I get to rest in Jesus and the love of God in the green pasture by going through the narrow door, which just means I give up. He takes over. I quit and cease and desist my effort, and he takes over. And I will wait patiently on the Lord. So hopefully this will give you a little bit of encouragement. Read this John chapter 10. It's very beautiful. Good shepherd. He lays down his life for the sheep. And we're going to be here at Greatest Love Ministries. I'm going to try to stay more balanced. And, messages that are milk, that we all need. I need milk messages too. And I'm into pretty meaty stuff. I've been a Christian for 52 years. I'm into meaty stuff with the end time stuff. And I think we're there. But I also need milk. This is the stuff I go to bed with every night. I don't go to bed with the end of the world stuff. I go to bed with milk. It's like, thank you, Daddy, for taking care of me. And remember, you're his little child. It might help you. It helps me to always pray. When I pray and talk to God, I say, Lord, treat me like I'm 3 or 4 years old. Treat me like a 3 or 4-year-old. I don't know any better. I don't know what I need. Be my daddy. Be my mommy. Take care of me. Guide me, because I really don't know what I need. You provide it. You take care of me. You care for me like my parent. I'm just going to curl up in your arms and trust you, because I know you'll do it, because you don't lie and you promise to take care of me. So curl up with your Lord tonight. Curl up with your Father and trust. It's going to be okay. And even in the end times, listen. If you're concerned about that, listen to his words in your heart. Listen to his guidance. And wherever you are, wherever you live, go to sleep in peace. He loves you. If anything happens, you'll wake up in glory. There's nothing to fear.